Hi, my name is Marlene Dizon. I'm from the Central Filipino Church in Eagle Rock, and I have a great glow story to tell you. A great way to get your friends who don't want to go glowing is what my brother did. He actually had his 3-year-old daughter asked me to go glowing, and of course I could not refuse such a cute little face. So we went to our neighborhood and we started to glow. The kids are really effective. Nobody refused their glow tracks, and they were actually amazed and were interested to read what they were passing out. Anyway, the very last door that I knocked at, Gina answered it, and I gave her some of the glow tracks, these glow tracks. And she asked me, "What are these?" And I told her it's Christian literature. And she said, "What church are you from?" with excitement in her voice. "Where are you guys located?" So I told her, "I'm from the Seventh-day Adventist Church." She said, "You know, to tell you the truth, I just prayed this morning that God would lead me to the right church." And I got chills up my arms. So my brother at that time, he came, she repeated the story of how she prayed that morning, and every time she said that, I got chills up my arms. So later on in our conversation, I just felt impressed to ask her if she wanted to have some Bible study lessons. And she said yes. And to tell you the truth, I've never given Bible study lessons before, but I was thinking of somebody else that I knew who could do it. So I'm like, "I know the perfect person for you." And she was like, "Okay, great, great." It turned out that that person couldn't do it, so I had to do it, and it was my first. It's my first Bible study lesson that I did. By the way, this happened in February, the 11th of February, and prayed. And after we prayed, I told her, "I am so excited for you. I'm so excited for you. This is the start of an amazing journey and walk with God. You are going to love it." And she was she was very happy about that. So we scheduled our Bible study lessons that Friday. And that Friday, if you don't really remember, it was when it was raining. We had a really bad storm down here in Southern California. The rain was really bad. It was cats and dogs out there, and the wind was really fierce. But I was like, I gotta do this. We gotta do this. I can't miss out on the Bible study lesson. So we decided to do it at like a shop down in Eagle Rock, and it's difficult to find parking in that area. I was right about to park, and the spot was perfect because it was close to where we were going to meet, and it had no trees. It was clear, and I was right about to park there when I thought, she might have a hard time finding parking in this area. So I prayed and I asked God that she finds a good parking spot, or if not, please help her to have this one here. And then I parked in the only other parking spot, which was underneath a tree. And right when I parked there, I just had this feeling, and I just knew, I can't even explain it, I just knew that a tree branch was gonna hit my car. And so I prayed to God for one of two things. I prayed, "Lord, if it falls, please let it miss my car, or let it fall after I leave." So after I prayed that prayer, I felt good, and I went into the shop, and we had my first Bible study lesson that I gave, and I was like really amazed at what God can do, really amazed by his power, and I was so thankful. So afterwards, we leave, and I walk her to her car, and amazingly enough, I was so surprised that she had actually parked where I prayed for her to park. So that was a blessing. And then we looked 2 to 3 cars away from hers where my car was parked, and I kid you not, like, we saw a huge tree branch fall right behind my car, like an inch, like half an inch to an inch right from my car, and even a little twig was touching my car. So I have to share this picture with you that I took. that is just a testimony of how God answers prayers and how God is with you when you go glowing, and especially if you pray, because we did pray before we went glowing. We asked for His presence.
All right, Marlene, so let me ask you. This happened in February 11th. So, what, like a month ago?
Mm-hmm.
And Gina, was it?
Yes, Gina.
What's been happening with Gina? So you stayed in touch with her.
Yeah, she's actually been coming to our church ever February of 11th. So,
You're kidding me.
no, it's ever since that meeting. She's been coming to our church, and amazingly enough, she's been staying for potluck. And I'm so impressed by that. She stays like the whole day, or even if you ask her to like come to an event, a church event, she comes.
Wow.
So God is amazing. God
Yeah.
is good.